Well, first of all, I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day today, and I hope this video serves as an encouragement to you throughout the rest of this week. Recently we had some friends over for dinner, and in the hours leading up to it, my wife went into full cleaning mode, which meant we all went into full cleaning mode. So we swept the floors, we did the dishes, we took out the trash, and this was shortly after Christmas time. So we actually had some extra items that didn't have a place for them to go quite yet. And so those items we actually just threw into a closet. So don't open up our closet if you come over. You might get buried. But the house actually looked great from the perspective of the friends who were visiting. In fact, they even mentioned how clean it was. But we knew that there was some junk still hiding in that closet. And we banked on the fact that they wouldn't look in there. So in a sense, the house wasn't completely clean. You see, Jesus, in his grace, wants to clean out every aspect of our life. He knows what's in our closet. And because he loves us, he'll open up the closet door and expose our secret sin. Now, the gift of grace is what reveals our sin and the darkness of our hearts. And I know this sounds a little backwards until you realize that exposure of our sin is what allows for transformation and deliverance through Jesus Christ. And that transformation leads to freedom. John says in chapter 1, verse 4, he says, "In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it." He then says in verse 9, "There was the true light, which coming into the world enlightens every man. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, and the world did not know him." You know, when grace comes in and floods our soul, it does some serious house cleaning in our lives. But when this happens, we're then able to live freely and joyfully without hiding sins in the dark. We can live in his grace today and be free from that guilt and shame that Satan wants us to remain in. And really, Paul Tripp, in his book, New Morning Mercies, he reminds us of this. He says, "The light has come. Run to the light. It's not to be feared. Yes, it's the light of exposure, but what will be exposed has already been covered by the blood of the one who exposes it." God bless.